You're listening to Balsall Radio.
Yeah, another great song there for you. Jesus Christ Superstar. We're going to welcome Jon. Hi, Jon. How are you?
Hello. I'm really, really good. Very looking forward to this. I didn't sleep last night because it was like, the night before Christmas.
Yeah.
Where you're like all giddy. And
I love it. You're as excited as I am.
Of course I am.
Yeah,
Do you know what? Anyone who knows me knows I'm a really excitable person to be around. And then I've come in, I've had some lovely hugs, I've got my nice cup of coffee, which is probably why I'm talking at 20 mile an hour with my Geordie accent. I'm sorry, listeners, I'll have to slow it down.
No, you're fine. So, I mean, because you grew up in the northeast, didn't you? Is that where you were?
Yeah, a little pit village. It was just off from where Billy Elliot's from, actually.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
When I was on the TV show, that's what they put in the papers. They said they're singing Billy Elliot.
Wow.
But I can't dance. Well, I can dance.
Can you do movement? I can do movement. I like moving, but not...
Do you know what? I used to think I could dance, and then I look back at videos and it's not good. I'm just not very aerodynamic at the minute.
Yeah, concentrate on the singing, which you're great about. So, I mean, your early life, was really about singing in the shower first, and then progressing into amateur theatre. Is that how you first started out?
Absolutely. I'm one of 5 kids, and they used to call us the Von Trapp family when we were kids.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. There's stuff online of me singing "When Will I Be Famous" with my brothers and sisters, and there's a bit where my 2 sisters are having a fight in the background, and then I'm trying to be all professional and carry on, and then I finish on the floor "When will I be famous?" I love Bros, by the way. I love it. Don't you miss Bros?
Yeah, I miss Bros. But aren't they touring this year?
Yes,
I think,
yeah. The Goss brothers.
We'll have to go and see Bros and relive a bit of "When Will I Be Famous." And so you moved into amateur theatre. What sort of shows did you do in amateur theatre?
Oh, all sorts. The first ever show that I was in was Joseph. And how it came about is I was walking through the town centre. Me nana, she used to invite us to go shopping every other Saturday.
Yeah.
And I used to think it was because I was the favourite grandchild. But it wasn't. It was because I could carry the bags.
Oh.
And she used to get a 50th pair of 40 denier tights every Saturday. So anyway, we're walking past this community theatre in Peterlee Town Centre, if anyone knows it. And I heard the Joseph music playing in the background, and that's it. I said to me nana, come on, let us in and just see what's going on. And then I was too young for the main parts, so I just auditioned. I was in the ensemble, and that's when I fell in love with it.
Wow. And what shows did you do after that? Did you belong to an amateur theatre group, or?
I used to just go and see whatever was advertised in the papers.
Yeah.
Literally, I used to my dad used to help us, and my mum used to help us open the papers, see what was in. If there was karaoke competitions, I used to go there. Wow. I'd done Blitz with East Durham College. What else did I do? Do you know what? We're going back some years.
Yeah, we're going back some years, aren't we?
I'm trying to remember what I've done in the past.
So did you go to stage school after that?
No.
Or no? Nothing like that?
Do you know what? I begged to go to stage school, and it was just, we weren't well off. We come from a very pit village type of background in the northeast, and even my singing, I had to get a scholarship. I was heard in the school choir, and to pay for lessons, we didn't have the money to pay for it, so I ended up getting a scholarship for lessons, and that's how I went forward from there. But no, when I went to sixth form and I still had me singing lessons, I tried to get into music colleges.
Yeah.
And it's saturated. I mean, everyone knows it's
it is literally
saturated.
cutthroat. I mean, people don't, I think, realise how cutthroat it actually is.
No, and do you know something? I mean, it literally has took years and years and years of learning. Every time I do a gig, or every time I do a show, or even speaking to people like yourself, just learning what you can learn and taking advice and kind of applying it to each show or on tour or what have you. But yeah, I wasn't actually, I didn't go to musical theatre, so it was all a bit of a shock for me when I went on the show.
Wow. So did you do a bit of cabaret before you went on to Superstar?
I did. I was, do you know the guy who you see at park resorts and whatever, and he's in his sequin jacket with his with his jazz hands and he's tan as if he's been like Barbados, but it hasn't. It's from Tanfastic just down the road. I had years of doing that, and I have some absolutely fantastic memories. And I'll tell you something, there's a lot to be said about it, because I've learned so much. Going back to what you said earlier on, there's people who come off the shows or off the television shows and they just don't know how to hold an audience, or they don't know how to interact, or they don't know that I would say 90% of the job you're on a plane, or you're in a car, or you haven't to really watch what you eat. We've just been talking about that as I was offered like Battenberg.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all right. I can smell it from here.
You love marzipan.
You can't have a coffee without a Battenberg.
No.
But yeah, there's a lot more to the industry that the next generation, or whoever's actually getting into it now, need to kind of realise. And those skills I definitely learned when I was touring around the parks, the hotels, the clubs and things like that, because you have to adapt, otherwise you don't survive.
No.
You have to be able to sing classical 1 second and then the next second
and get a request for something really like,
oh my life.
But you've had some really interesting requests in your time.
The funniest thing that ever happened to me, I was doing this really lovely hotel. I can't remember what it was called, but it was in Scarborough somewhere. And I looked around, and it was I made the fatal mistake of assuming, because everyone was over the age of 60, that all they wanted to hear is this lovely classical music and musical theatre. And then I got to the end, and this lady came over that was in a wheelchair, and she said, can you just do me some Kings of Leon, Sex on Fire? And I'm not even joking. The whole place got up and started dancing. And that was a lesson that I learned. You can't assume, and you have to ask, you have to interact and kind of ask what people want. That's very much what this tour is about. Journey's been built, and it's got songs from every genre. Like every genre, stuff you can sing along with, stuff you can cry with, musical theatre, opera. It's got absolutely everything in there.
So what sort of tracks are on the new album Journey?
Oh, you'll be the first.
Yeah, come on, give us a couple of exclusives then. What will be on there?
I will give you an exclusive. What can we? Right, I'm going to tell you one that I'm absolutely over the moon with, and I can't wait for it to come out.
Go on then.
Right, do you know The Lion King?
Yeah.
He Lives in You.
Oh gosh, I love that song.
Do you know?
It's so emotive.
The track is amazing, and we've got a choir on there.
Wow.
Voices Unlimited, and they're doing all of the like the tribal sounds and all of the core, and I mean it sounds just incredible. And then we've got 52nd Street, which were like a 4-part harmony group. They're doing other vocals on there.
Wow.
It's I'm really looking forward to that coming out.